Okay, I thought I'd do a rundown of how I got to this state. So this is just a quick look at what it looks like now. This is how it started, back when it was new and shiny many years ago. That's the original Bugs 3 innards, and at this point I've just added a camera with lots of foam because it crashed a lot, and a VTX mounted on the top. It's beautifully designed to take these. I think MGX always had it in mind. This is what happened when I started the build. I pulled the guts out, started off with a 55 amp ESC, wired it up, and then added the ELRS transmitter so I could fly it. That was the basic build to start with, my first attempt at a SpeedyBee with a Betaflight capable drone. So what I'm doing now is pointing out the wiring, and the first wire I'm pointing to, I believe, is the wiring, the 4 wires from the GPS unit, transmit and receive as well as power, and then the wiring to the VTX, but only one yellow wire going out for the transmit. What else have we got here? And I'm now pointing to the buzzer, where I'm using a common earth because I needed 3 wires for this more sophisticated buzzer to put in to replace the old 60 decibel one that wasn't loud enough. So this is 100 decibel plus from iFlight. And now I'm going across to look at something else. Yeah, just pointing out the GPS. That's the unit with extra wires. I only use the 4 wires, but it's still much more effective than the Mini. It picks up more satellite sooner. And that's the wiring going out to the camera. And towards the end you'll see I found a better way to mount the camera on the drone. And there's the 3 wires, the video in this time, and then you get the overlay for the OSD, and the video out takes both. That wire is running to the ELRS Radio Master RP1. That made all the difference, the range and reliability of ELRS compared to what I had before. So and that wire there, that's a leftover. That's LEDs in the arms if I want to wire them up, which I don't. And then I pull back to look at the whole rig. And this is how it's wound up. I've stuck the beeper on, I've put a loop on it as well, and I found a much better way to mount the camera. I'm using the bracket it came with. It's attached to the bottom part of the drone, and the reason for that is so I can tilt it up for the normal acro flying, as well as straight ahead if I'm doing slow stuff. It also meant that I only have to unplug 2 wires when I'm taking the cover off, the one to the VTX and the other to the GPS unit. So that is the complete build. So as you see, I sort of approached it step by step. Didn't do all this at once, learned lots. I've gone along over the years. So that's just a view of what I've done with this particular build.